Why do people visit tourist attractions?
Well, there are so many reasons behind it, like why people visit tourist attraction. First of all, whenever they want to spend a quality of time with their loved ones, and the second reason is whenever they have to grab the knowledge about some kind of architecture thing, some kind of histories, and sometimes they just want to enjoy the moment and enjoy the view. That time they usually prefer to visit tourist attractions.
Okay. What makes a tourist attraction famous?
Well, I think there are so many facts behind it that makes a tourist attraction famous, like the history of any particular building, the marbles, the architectures. Apart from it, some kind of there are the view of the particular tourist attraction actually grabs the attraction of the tourist.
Okay. Do local people like to visit local tourist attractions?
Well, I personally believe that they don't do it oftenly. They do it on occasionally, like whenever they have a free weekend, whenever they have a picnic. That time they usually visit the local tourist attraction. Otherwise, usually people prefer to visit the tourist attraction which are actually far away from them, as they want to enjoy the journey also.
Okay. Do you think tourism causes environmental damage?
Well, definitely. I think tourism causes environmental damage. Like whenever tourists visit any particular place, they do not care about the garbage. They do not care about the throwing of the wastage. They usually throw it here and there. And sometimes, whenever there are too many tourists in a particular place, that time because of the crowd, it actually damages the environmental and the building of that particular tourist area.
Okay. How can people prevent the environmental damage caused by tourism?
Well, I think there are two ways. First of all, the government of that particular region should implement some strict rule towards the environmental damage. Apart from it, the local people should increase the awareness of these kind of things among the tourists. They should tell them that it's not their personal property. They should be careful about the wastage, about the throwing of garbage here and there. So with the help of these two ways, we can easily prevent the environmental damage of any particular tourist place.
Okay. Should all tourist attractions be free to the public?
Well, it can be yes and it can be no. Like the places who actually do not need any kind of special treatment, who do not need any kind of money to prevent them, these are kind of places should be free. But the places who are actually very famous, like the Taj Mahal, these kind of places need very personal care. So I don't think so these kind of places should be free for the public, as government can't spend everything by their own fund. They actually need fund to prevent these kind of buildings, so these should not be free.
Okay. What kind of tourist sites are popular in your country?
Well, as India is a diverse India is a diverse country, usually the historical places are really very famous among the tourists, and one of them famous tourist places is Taj Mahal. Like usually, thousands of foreigners visit every year, every day to look upon these kind of view, to look upon that beautiful scenery, the beautiful view of Taj Mahal, because it actually comes under the seven wonder of the world. So these kind of buildings are very famous. Apart from it, the Red Fort, the Hawa Mahal, the Pani Mahal, these kind of historical buildings are also very famous among the tourists.